Environment is our new topic that we are going to cover today. Here we will see the components of environment and we will also see the domains of environment. Then we will go through about how the consequences are there due to the modification of environment. What are the consequences are there? So let us start with the definition of environment. So the environment includes everything around us, both natural and human made. So whatever things that are natural and made by human, that includes environment. It provides the condition for life to exist and sustain. So here it provides the condition for the life to exist in nature and then sustain also. So this is environment. Okay, so this is the definition of environment. Now let us see the components of environment. What are the components? So here we will see natural environment, human environment and human made environment. Now what is natural environment? It includes all naturally occurring things. So whatever the things that are naturally occurring, that will come in nature environment. That is the natural environment. Here biotic, that is the living things, will also be there, and abiotic, non-living things will also be there. Like the plants, animals, human, microorganism, they are biotic. And abiotic, air, water, land, sunlight, temperature. So natural environment includes all natural occurring things that are biotic and abiotic. Okay. Now human environment. So the environment modified by humans will come under human environment. Here communication, technology, industries, monuments. So these are the modification that has been done by the human, and this is known as human environment. Now human made environment are also there. That is the things created by humans to improve their life, like the parks, monuments, houses. Okay, so these are the human made environment. So in the component of environment, we have seen three types of component, that is the natural environment, human environment and human made environment. Okay, now so this is the domains of earth, that is the natural environment. Here we will see atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Okay, so these are the domains of environment. Land, water, air, plants and animals comprise the natural environment. So in the environment we will see land also, water also, air also, and then plants and animals are also there. So land is known as lithosphere, water is known as hydrosphere, air is known as atmosphere, and plant and animal both comprise and known as biosphere. So these are the domains of environment, that is the lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Now let us see one by one the domains of environment. Okay, see here atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and biosphere. Now what is lithosphere here? It is a solid crust or the hard top layer of the earth. It is made up of rock, minerals and covered by a thin layer of soil. Okay, so it is a solid crust, hard top layer of the earth, and it is made up of rock, mineral and covered by a thin layer of soil. It is an irregular surface with various landforms such as mountains, plateau, plains and valleys. Okay, so here we will find irregular surface. It may be a mountain, plateau, plain or valleys. Lithosphere is the domain that provides us forest, grassland for grazing, land for agriculture and human settlement. It is also a source of mineral wealth. Okay, so here the forests are there, grasslands are there and the land for agriculture are there. We will see human settlement also in the lithosphere. See this one. So this is the land area, this is the lithosphere. Okay. Now what is hydrosphere? As the name hydro indicate water. So it is the domain of water is referred to as hydrosphere. The water is there. It comprises various sources of water and different types of water bodies like river, lakes, seas, ocean, etc. Okay, so this is hydrosphere. Now atmosphere. What is atmosphere? The atmosphere is the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth. The gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. So the thin layer of air that surrounds the earth is known as atmosphere. Moreover, the gravitational force of the earth holds the atmosphere around it. It protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. So atmosphere protects us from the harmful rays and scorching heat of the sun. Okay. It consists of a number of gases also. So we will see gases are also there in the atmosphere. Not only gases, but the dust and water vapor are also there. The changes in the atmosphere produce changes in the weather and climate, and whenever there is a change in the atmosphere, we see change in the weather and climate. Okay. Now the biosphere. Plant and animal kingdom together make biosphere or the living world. It is a narrow zone of the earth where land, water, air interact with each other to support life. Okay. So here we will find land, water and air all are interacting and supporting the life, that is known as biosphere. Okay. So this is the domains of earth. See, this is the domain of earth. Here the biosphere is there, that is interacting with the land, water and air, that is the biosphere. Okay, atmosphere is here, and then hydrosphere and the lithosphere. Now let us see what is a ecosystem. So an ecosystem is a system where living organisms interact with each other and their surrounding. So here we will see interaction between the living organism and with their surrounding. It can be large, so ecosystem can be large like the rainforest, grassland, desert, mountain, lakes, river or ocean, and even a small, that is the pond or garden. So in a small pond also we will see interaction between the living organism and with the surrounding. Okay, and in a rainforest also we will see interaction between the living organism and their surrounding. So this is ecosystem. Now let us see what is human environment. Humans interact with the environment in multiple ways and modify it to fulfill their needs. So humans interact with the environment in multiple ways and modify it according to their needs. Now human directly interaction with the environment and depend on nature for food, water, shelter and clothing. So human depend on nature for food, water, shelter and clothing. Human modify the environment to make life easier and more comfortable. So now why the human are modifying the environment? To make life easier and more comfortable. Not only this, human activity like agriculture, industrialization, urbanization, transportation, technology modified environment. So all this activity also modify the environment. Now human has also done sustainable modification like solar energy, rainwater harvesting and organic farming also. So that have future also and they are not disturbing the environment also. So in this way they has done a sustainable modification. Apart from it, unsustainable modification is also done by the human over the years like the overusing of natural resources, excessive plastic usage, polluting air and water by the human. So these are unsustainable modification done by the human beings. Now what are the consequences of this modification? Let us see. So here we will see the positive and the negative effects. In the positive effect, we will see development is there, better living standard is there, transportations and medical advancements are there. However, in the negative impacts, we will see climate change is there, pollution is there, loss of biodiversity, then depletion of natural resources also. So these are the result of human modification. Okay, so we have seen the positive and negative effect also. Now how we are going to conserve the environment? So we are going to conserve the environment by planting more trees, that is afforestation, and reducing pollution, by using renewable energy resources and by recycling and reducing waste. So in this way we can conserve our environment. So this was the topic that we have covered, environment. Here we have seen the components of environment and then we go through the domains of environment. Then after that we have seen how the human has modified the environment, and then finally what are the consequences of the human modification and how we can conserve our environment. So I hope this topic is clear to you. So let us meet with another topic in the next video.